Hey guys, it's Julia. So today I am going to be doing the book cake tag, and I was tagged in this by Camille over at November Nights. Thank you so much for tagging me. I moved my books. My books are way too far over. Come back. Come back. Come back. So first off is Flower, and that is a book that was a little slow to start off, but really picked up as it went along. And for that book, I picked Shatter Me by Taria Mafi. When I started off this book, I really wasn't feeling it. I was kind of like, oh, this is okay, but I've seen better, and I don't know, I didn't really want to waste my time reading this. Also because Booktubeathon was the next week, so I'm like, whatever. But then after Booktubeathon, I got around to reading it, and it got really intense really fast. And I just fell in love with it really fast, and it was great. I loved it. So number 2 is Margarine, and that is a book that has a really rich and great plot, and for that I picked Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and not just Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, but the entire Harry Potter series, because they are so beautifully intricate, and the world is amazing and so rich in design, and I've loved these books forever, and these to me are the most richest and beautiful books that I could read, honestly. So number 3 is Eggs, and that was a book that you thought was actually going to be bad, but it turned out to be very good, and the book I picked for this was The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. And my friend had told me about this book, and I never really wanted to read it. I don't know, I just had a lot of other books that I wanted to read, and it's not that I thought it was bad necessarily, I just didn't really want to read it because I wasn't feeling it. And then my aunt actually had it, and she's like, oh, Julia, I have this book that I think you would really enjoy, you can borrow it, blah blah blah. So I decided to try it out, and it turned out to be such a fantastic book. I really like this book. There's so much into it and so much intricacy. It's really crazy how much this book has in it, and it took me a while to read, but I really enjoyed it. And it's always nice to find a book that you enjoy that you actually thought you weren't gonna like at all in the first place. Number 4 is Sugar, and that is a sugary or sweet book. And for that I picked Someone Like You by Sarah Dessen. And honestly, any of the Sarah Dessen books will do. She writes great contemporary novels that are always very sweet and romantic. And this one has romance in it, but it also has a bunch of drama in it, and I've liked this book for such a long time. And to me, this is just such a sweet book. Like, in the end, it's just such a sweet book. Number 5 is Icing, and that is a book that covered every single element that you enjoy in a book. So, and for this, I picked The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. This is one of my all-time favorite books. It's really short, which is nice. Not that I mean, I like short books because you can get through them fast, especially if they're in part of a series or something. So it's short, it's funny, it's sweet, it's heartbreaking, it's dramatic. It's an amazing book, and it's everything I really look for in a book. I have reread this tons and tons of times. If you ever see me with a book that's just in my backpack or something like this, it'll probably be this, because it's small, compact, and it's an amazing book. So this book is by far has everything I want in a book. So number 6 is Sprinkles, and that is a book series that can pick you up when you're feeling down, and I picked the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. How can I not pick this? Like, I've reread these books too many times to count. They just, like, even just picking up a random one and reading like a passage from it makes me so happy. I love these books. You see what I did there? I got the Philosopher's Stone over there, and then I got the Deathly Hallows here, so it's like first and last, right? There's me being artsy. I love Harry Potter. I love it. I love it a lot. And then number 7 is The Cherry on Top, and that is the best book that you have read this year. And technically I have not finished the book that I'm going to show you, but it's gearing up to be my favorite book I've read this year, and that is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. I had waited so long to read this book. Like, I'd always wanted to read it, and then I finally ordered it, and then I waited for it to come, and then it came, and then I started reading it, and I'm loving this book. I am loving this book. It may be my favorite book I've read this year so far. It's so good. It just drew me in, and now I can't stop reading it. So after I finish doing this, I'm going to go read this book because it's so good. So that was my book cake tag. Again, thank you so much to Camille for tagging me. I'm too lazy to pick people to tag, so if you guys want to try this, go try it out. All the time, guys, just if you see a book tag you want to do, just go do a book tag. It's great, it's fun, and it actually made me look at a lot of my books again and be like, oh yeah, I love this book. This book reminds me of this, blah, 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 which is really nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I will see you guys very soon, and I love you all. Bye.